My name is Efandila binti Abdul Nasir. My license number is 275404. Introduction. This report is a case study that implemented to know about application of information system in hospitality business. In line with the title, we have to choose any kind of hospitality businesses such as hotel, restaurant, housekeeping and et.al. and conduct an interview to know what the system or technology that they use. In order to do that, we have chosen the Founder Cafe located in Pendang, Kedah that use the POS system in their business information system. It consisted of interconnected components that collect, store and analyze data while also providing details, knowledge and digital products. Businesses and other organizations depend on information system to run and manage operations, communicate with customers and suppliers, and also compete in the market. There are three components in information system. First is hardware. Refers to the visible and touchable components of an information system such as computers, keyboard, disk drive and flash drive. Second is software. It is intangible that cannot be touched. Application software allows users to generate documents, enter data into spreadsheets and send messages to friends. Lastly is data. Can be defined as a collection of facts. Data is like software that is also actual and cannot be seen in its point of sale system. The Founder Cafe is using this POS system. This system is an important component of a point of purchase where a customer pays for goods or service. It could be a physical store outfit with POS terminal and payment processing system, or it could be a virtual sales point such as a computer or mobile electronic. POS system divided into four categories. First is POS system. Refers to the entire hardware and software system that a POS store used to bill customers. Hardware for displaying order totals, product weights and other hardware units for scanning product barcodes, as well as a receipt printer and a cash machine. Second is POS software. Software that operates on the POS system. You may enter data about the things you would sell, total order expenses and conduct financial transactions using the POS software interface. Even hotels take bookings, assign rooms and charge their customers using a version of a basic POS software program. Third is POS terminal, a card reader or other device that accept payments for orders placed through a POS system. POS terminals were designed to recognize all ways of payment, including SWOT and chip-based cards. Lastly is a post-payment explanation. A POS purchase occurs when you pay for these things with cash, a credit card or a digital wallet. If you buy two goods and bring them to the checkout counter, the cashier will scan them and give you a receipt. That's all for my part. Now, I will pass the presentation to the Amadio, who is the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Mohidin Amadio Nur Ahmad, metric number 275921, and I will be talking about the organization background, charts, activities, and direction. So the Founders Cafe was established on 16 January 2021 by Siti Aisyah binti Zulkifli Ramon and Fauzi Ahmad, who are a director and co-director in Farih Holdings. It started from an idea from Fauzi Ahmad on October 2020, and they started executing the idea. Took about 2 months and then finally able to open the Founder Cafe. The Founder Cafe was built from the struggle of finding Western food in Pendang, Kedah, and they had to go to Penang, Alor Star, or Sungai Petani to get decent Western food. And here in the picture you can see the appearance of the Founder Cafe from outside, and in the other picture it's a picture of my team members with the owner and the manager of the cafe. So here we have the organization chart for the management level in Farih Holdings. We have director, co-director, and then we have 3 positions which reports directly to the director, which are the manager, executive accountant, and the executive HR. Okay, so here as you can see we have the Founder Cafe organization chart with the manager on top and then supervisor and head chef under him, and then we have two waiters under the supervisor and five cooks under the head chef. So the Founder Cafe offers Western cuisines with various beverage and desserts, and they took a concept of casual dining. And the cafe offers takeaways, dine-ins, and they also accept private events. They promote their place using social media like Facebook and Instagram, and they have a very friendly staffs and always exceeds the customers' expectations. So here you can have a small glimpse of what the Founder Cafe menu looks like. They offer steaks, they offer chicken, they offer soup, they offer pasta, they offer lighter food like french fries and all that. They also offer salad. And if you want to take a closer look at the menu, you can just look it up in Google Maps, Facebook, or Instagram. So just like any other companies, the Founder Cafe also have a sense of direction. They have a vision and they have their mission, which are to help as many locals as possible by becoming job creators. And their mission are to be an established company in Malaysia and to become a leading food establishment in the northern region of Malaysia.
Method to a very good day to Dr. Shabi and my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Adil Afiq bin Abdul Halim. My metric number is 273950, and I will continue with the next presentation, which is POS system in the Founder Cafe. The POS system they use is Loyver's brand. So the main reason why they choose this brand because they want to find a POS system that is easy to use and has basic features because they are still new and want to get used to this system. How does POS system operates in Founder Cafe? They use POS system to key in customer orders, and the POS system is also used when the payment process take place, and it also used to view sales record and inventory. The manager also explained to us the element of POS system, which is software and hardware. First is software. We must select features that are appropriate with our company requirement. In this particular instance, they deployed cloud-based point of sale platform. In addition of being accessible direct to the internet, this system make use of information kept on distant server for the purpose of working. The cloud-based point of sale system are also designed to be interoperable with a wide range of point of sale equipment. And third, you need hardware such as cash drawers, barcode scanners, a computer display, a receipt printer, touch display, programmable keyboard, scanners, portable terminals to make the process as seamless as possible. I will continue with the POS system process. First, customer will see the restaurant menu and decide what they want. The waiter will write it down in customer order forms. The waiter will pass the customer order form to the cashier for them to key in the customer order, and the order slip will be printed out at kitchen and bar printer. The point of sale system will calculate the price of the item. Customer will be required to complete their purchase by using their credit card, tap card, debit card, or cash. The payment is processed, receipt is generated, and the things purchased are handed over to the customer. The advantages of POS system. First, you have a greater control over the operation of the restaurant. Then, you can keep track of your inventory. Next, you can evaluate your sales report. You can save money and increase earnings. And lastly, you can make a better business decision. So, how POS system increase the Founder Cafe daily sales? First, they use it to detect which item get more sold and desold. So when they detect that, they will remove the least item sold from the menu. can keep track of inventory so they can avoid overbuying stock. It can use to collect information about customers. Why restaurant establishment need to implement POS system? So, according to Mrs. Ika, and I quote, it helped to manage sales, assistant manager in monitoring sales, and also used to track if there is an excess or short of inventory, and it can provide a report on sales and inventory among the other things. We employ this POS system method, we can reduce the possibility of human mistake. That's all from me. We will continue with the next presenter.
My name is Siti Noorada binti Alias and my metric number 273926. I'm going to continue my part, which is about disadvantages for POS system. POS system is a system that facilitates the journey for one's business. So it also have their own disadvantages like other system in the market. And then the purpose we need to know these advantages because the user need to be prepared. In the future, while using the system, they may be have their own risk while using the system. And then usually these advantages for the system like challenges while implementing in the business, and then the cost and also the maintenance. Okay, we start with the first challenges. The first challenges is need to explore the way of using the system. Actually, this cafe bought the system directly from the supplier without using the third party. And then from that, they have to explore what are function in this system by themselves and refer to the manager. Almost 10 months they're using the system, they still not master all the function available in this case. The second one is connection reliability. This is one of the necessity for the system. And it also challenges because while using this system, they have to make sure that the connection is in good condition during the using of the system. And then they also state that if there any internet correction, they will not able to access the system because the system using this good condition of the internet connection. Okay, the next challenges is need to issue large capital. Okay, as we know that POS system is a costly software, and this is because POS system required the user to ensure it always updated, upgraded with the latest version. So from this, it required a high cost, and the high cost is one of the challenges for the user. Okay, then it's about the hardware problem. Hardware problem is the thing that always happen when people use any system in their business. So same goes with this cafe. They also have a hardware problem. Okay, because preparing this web-based hardware, there is a different things. Even though the user can contact with the manufacturer, it still require expensive and time-consuming visit to solve the problem. Okay, for the last challenges is need to provide training for the staff. Okay, actually, refer to the manager. The owner will not be around the premise, so their staff will handle the system while operating the business. So that's why they have to provide training for their staff. So once their staff know how to handle this system, so they will be not have a issue or problem such as wrong key in and so on. So provide training for the staff is one of the challenges because it takes time. They have to use their staff break time for give the training and so on. Okay, now I'm gonna continue about the costly and the maintenance. Okay, like previous slide I said just now, every system we use in our business operation, they have their own maintenance and costly to make sure it works in good condition. So it same goes with the POS system. Based on our interview, this manager also state that they allocate money around 6 to 10,000. So we know that this POS system is a high cost, and due to the high demand for the business, they need large storage to store all the information from the system. So they have to pay more, and then they need iCloud service, and they pay annually to store the data. Apart from that, this system require other equipment such as a printer bar, and then a kitchen printer, and so on. And then all those equipment need a maintenance, which is the maintenance needs in monthly, to make sure it works and runs smoothly while the business operation. So that's all with my part. We're gonna continue with the next presenter.
Okay, thank you to the previous presenter. My name is Farah Umaira binti Zulfaqar. My metric number is 275434. Today I will explain about my part, that is recommendation. I will explain about improvement toward current POS system at Founder Cafe and POS system. Okay, let's go to the first slide. Okay, continue with slide number 1. I have a 3 recommendation to the restaurant. First, change their order sheet to QR code. Based on the interview session at Founder Cafe, we found that Founder Cafe use order sheet as the main menu, to select the menu. But we strongly advise and we strongly suggest that Founder Cafe change the order sheet to QR code online. This is because it can help the restaurant from error or missing order sheet when they are delivery. Second is make sure the cafe always upgrade the latest version of POS system. As we know that Founder Cafe use lower system. This is because this is the first time Founder Cafe use a POS system. We strongly suggest that Founder Cafe upgrade the most recent version of lowers. For the point number 3 is the cafe should provide reward promotion to the customer through POS system features. This is because, as we know that Founder Cafe is the first hipster and western cafe in Penang. So, we strongly agree. We strongly recommended that Founder Cafe can give a promotion to customer using a POS system feature. This is okay. For the POS system, I have a 3 recommendation. First, people can use the POS system even they do not have internet connection. This is because during the interview session, we found that POS system at Founder Cafe cannot be connected with hotspot. But based on my research, we found that it can connect with hotspot. But I think POS system BD must take it as another correction and another recommendation. So for the second recommendation is upgrade more features on POS system. Not only daily item, add item, and super item, but POS system builder must add more system. For example, we can count the high amount of money. And thirdly, they should provide a technician to assist with installation of POS system software. Based on the interview session, we found that Founder Cafe take 1 day to install software, but I think we need a technician from POS system to assist, and it will make sure that POS system is going smoothly. Okay, thank you from me.
So we have come to an end of our presentation today, and I would like to conclude it. In the near future, we will see more of the use for POS or point of sale system in most restaurants, regardless the size of the restaurants. This is because it helps facilitate the operating activities of the restaurant and also helps the management from various aspects. Management plays an important role But if we fail to manage a restaurant well, then the lifespan of the restaurant will not be long. And by involving this POS system, restaurant management will be more organized, just like what we learned from our study with the Founders Cafe. We hope that the Founder Cafe continues to grow and adapt to the never-ending development of technology in the food and beverage industry. That is it from our group. I would like to say thank you for your attention and sorry if there are any unpleasant sayings in the presentation today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.